Hello and welcome back. It is me again, and today we will be going over statistics, and I'm running out of time because we're playing Azazel. Ah! I missed it. And I'm starting with a fool card. And I am a fool, indeed. A leprosy. Oh, very nice, very nice. Today should be easy. Should be. We've been getting too many overpowered runs these past few episodes, though, so perhaps today things will be evened out, even though that is a statistical fallacy. It is a fallacy. But we're not really talking about fallacies today, but we are talking about statistics. That's what's on the chopping block today. Similar to yesterday, it will just be a very boring but thorough list, really, of every major concept and formula that could be found in a standard low-level college class. That is more or less what is going on here. So, and also, upon reviewing yesterday's footage, it crossed my mind to mention that my code actually worked quite well, and then I only ever told half of the story that I meant to tell. So I'd said last time that Windows had updated without my permission, without my knowledge or consent, and it had closed down everything and shut down my computer, and it wasn't like this was an update that it had pinged me about, and I had several days or a week in order to shut it down or whatever. No, this was... Oh. This was... It installed an update on its own without notifying me, and then just turned itself off because I'm the type of person who keeps their computer on. Wow, only 20% chance? Oh. Okay. I'm the type of guy who keeps their computer on, like, all the time. I put it into sleep mode, I don't actually turn it off at night. So to have Windows shut down all of my tabs and programs and everything without warning me even once was extremely annoying, extremely frustrating. But because Windows updated, that means that my mic got reset again, and my code worked this time. I could not be more proud of it. It is so beautiful to hear that air raid warning siren that I programmed in start playing as soon as I opened it up, and then it just hit me like, oh yeah, Windows did update. Also, wow, good start, very good start. Oh, incredible start, some might say. And speaking of starting, let's get started with talking about statistics. Ironically, compared to chemistry from yesterday, because statistics is itself more of an abstract discipline, it should be, ironically, easier to talk through. There are... Oh, I checked, and the number actually left my mind. 14? 14, okay. 14 separate sections today, as opposed to the however many there were yesterday that I forgot to look up, and then, yeah, I spent a few minutes after still talking about it. 14 today. Section number 1. Oh, hold on. I scrolled too far up. I scrolled up into a different topic. There we are. Introduction to Statistics. Concepts include descriptive versus inferential statistics, population versus samples. Hi. And types of data, that is categorical or qualitative versus numerical, which is quantitative. And lastly, scales of measurement. Nominal, ordinal, interval, and ratio. Yay. Yay! Smelter. That's dangerous for me, but I kinda want it. I say before I completely disregard it. Wish I got this earlier, though. Oh well. Oh, we actually have a second secret room today. Today? This floor. There wasn't one last floor, and it confused me a little bit, because I thought that was supposed to be a change. Get erased. Next, Section 2, we have descriptive statistics. That part is running in very odd directions, isn't it? We have, as concepts, central tendency, that is mean, median, and mode. We have spread, that is measured through range, variance, standard deviation, or IQR, that is interquartile range. And yes, I actually do know these abbreviations, because I am quite familiar with statistics. Shocker. Unlike chemistry. Another the fool. Okay. Maybe I am the fool for giving up my other bomb like that. Oh well. Shape. We have skewness and kurtosis. Whoa, 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 whoa. What an idiot. I don't want to be larger. That's good. That's great. That's fantastic. Really? Really? Okay, fine. That was the wrong direction. At least I'm making money off of you. Yay! And honestly, I might drop this off here. Only because I want pills more than cards. Because of PhD. Last concept in descriptive statistics is visualizations, which is done through histograms, box plots, bar charts, or scatter plots. Not all visualizations are born equal, by the way. A second one? Give me some mirrored items. Yay! I mean, I don't really care for Buddy in a Box. Or you. But I can take you, you're cheap. It's a fly item. I want both of those. So let's take you first. And then see if I can't do a little something something and get enough coins for another. I mean, this is a rather bold plan of mine. I'm not sure it'll pay off, and I didn't have to lift a finger. I wasn't sure, but it does give... Oh. It does give it to me. Extra... Whoa. Whoa. Extra secret rooms for the bonus. Ow. No, I need bombs. Key formulas. We have mean, which is x bar equals 1 over n times the sum of the observations. No shocker there. The sum of xi, that is. I am close to enough money. I should get it with the boss. I should hopefully get it with the boss. Oh, come on, come on. Oh. This is tragic. I'm now left with a choice. Aren't I? Actually, let me enter here, just in case. Oh, I was hoping there'd be an enemy somehow, somewhere, someone. What else can I do? I know not. This is gonna take a hot minute, but you know, we got plenty to talk through. So, I gave you the formula for mean. Next is variance. Get back here. Variance is s squared equals 1 over n minus 1 times the sum of xi, that is an individual observation, minus x bar, which is the mean, that difference squared, and then you sum it. By the way, this is a fun fact for you that is not covered in a basic statistics class, is that the reason why you have 1 over n minus 1 when talking about sample statistics, or sample variance, as opposed to 1 over n, just 1 over n, when talking about population standard deviation, is because the minus 1 in the denominator does serve a purpose that removes the bias from the low sample of the sample. I felt like doing it, and I got range for it, so you know, that was kind of worth it. I'm losing it. I'm desperate. I'm desperate to make things work out. Desperate enough that I'm gambling the rest of my money away. I've lost it. One more. Just one more. Just one more. I've hit max tiers already. Well, okay. The dream of stopwatch is over, unfortunately. It's time to wake up, sheeple, and face the facts. Face the music. Oh, well, that would have helped a little bit, but... Okay, good. There wasn't any dime hidden in the flames that would have completely embarrassed me. Oh, and it's an XL. Neat. Next, we have standard deviation, which is the square root of the variance. Keep in mind, variance was listed as s squared to begin with here. Yeah, I'll see what you are. Neat. Then we have z-score. A z-score is how any individual observation relates to standard deviations away from the mean, assuming that everything is in a normal distribution. It is calculated as x minus x bar, that is the mean, So, observation minus the mean divided by the standard deviation. Hey, bud. Give it to me without giving him money. I'm close enough. Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you. Section 3, Probability. Concepts include classical, empirical, and subjective probability. Oh, we got a loop. Very nice. That may be close enough to make use of that bomb. Lemon Party. If I am fast enough... Oh, it's so close. It's pretty close. Yes. Another. Oh. Yay. The Bibble. No. Sorry. I'll go see what's over there. Ooh, scary. And I'll press that button just for fun. I'll go see what's in the arena. I should hopefully make a little money off of it. You know? I already made a little money off of it. It's already paid off. It's not like I have that much to lose here. I do like how you're able to kill them in one shot, basically, when they first spawn in. That is so nice. Oh, I was so close. Almost fast enough on the quick draw. Almost. But almost ain't good enough, cheap. Cheap? I don't know. I'm losing my voice. In the sense that I'm losing what I'm saying, not in the sense that I'm actually losing my voice. Yay! Other concepts in probability are sample spaces and events, independent and dependent events. Oh, right. I could actually make a lot of money off of this boss. I guess. Yeah. Ow! I don't like this guy. There we are. I like him more now. What changed is that I won, that's all. Ah, great, you. At least my beam is getting longer. That's all I have to say about that. Yeah, keep doing that. Very nice. And that's another trinket. I'll just keep the Fool on me. And I'll keep Endless Nameless too. Duality. Hello. Well, wait, this does nothing for me. Except it makes me more money, so there's that. Still not done with concept in probability, by the way. We have addition and multiplication rules and the complement rule of probability. Key formulas are, shocker, the addition rule, which is the probability of A union B is the probability of A plus the probability of B minus the probability of A intersect B. Hope that makes sense. It will be on the exam. Okay, thanks for breaking that, jerk. We have the multiplication rule, the probability of A intersect B is the probability of A times the probability of B given A. Then we have the complement rule, lastly. That is, the probability of A prime is 1 minus the probability of A. I might take Isaac's head. Oh, okay. Section 4. Don't worry, the early sections are the thickest. We have discrete random variables. Concepts include probability distributions, the expected value, that is the mean, and variance of discrete random variables. Wheel of Fortune, huh? There you are. Very nice. But where's the shop? That's what I'm really interested in. Formulas. We have the expected value, which is E of x equals the sum of xi times the probability of xi, where xi is an individual observation that is numeric in value. Then we have the variance, which is var of x. There's the shop. I hope you realize I do only pay half attention to the game sometimes. And you should praise me more for my excellent gameplay ability. Clearly. So the variance is calculated as the sum of xi minus mu, where mu is the mean, squared times the probability of xi. Makes sense? Good. Because we're on to section 5. Binomial and other discrete distributions. Stop spawning heads. So no head? Ow. That was my fault for making that joke. Mom didn't appreciate it. Not in my good Christian household. Wish I dealt more damage. Oh well. If only I could get... Oh, there we are. Not you. Oh well. I didn't realize it could do that. That's cool. Huh. That could have been really bad. It could have teleported me back into the boss, I guess. Goodbye, damage. I loved you while you lasted. I'll take the monkey paw. May as well. Let's see, so binomial and other discrete distributions. Concepts. We have the binomial distribution. With a fixed number of trials, there are... this is a distribution where there is a fixed number of trials and only two possible outcomes, that is, success or failure. Then we have the Poisson distribution, which models rare events in a fixed interval. The binomial probability is given as the probability that x equals k is n choose k, which is a combinatorics function, times p to the k times p times 1 minus p, rather, to the n minus k. Then we have mean and variance of the binomial distribution. The mean is quite simply n times p. And the variance, that is sigma squared, is equal to n times p times 1 minus p. Very fun. Have I ever bought this before? I mean, it wasn't too late to. I may as well. Why is this the placement for the secret room? That's what I'm wondering. Well, I'll find out shortly. Section 6. Continuous random variables and the normal distribution. So, we have probability density functions, known as PDFs. We have the normal distribution, which is so common in nature that it's called normal, even though its real name is Gaussian, the Gaussian distribution. Because Gauss discovered basically everything. Doesn't matter whether it's math or science or statistics. Gauss probably discovered it. Ooh. Sure. Then we have the standard normal distribution, which is Z, I guess, in reference to Z-scores. Although I've never really heard it referred to as Z, just Z by itself. That's weird. Oh, cool. Sure. And lastly, we have the empirical rule. Ow. Okay. Jerk. Oh. I don't have any tear effects, do I? I suppose I could get some, eventually. And now we know why the secret room is where it is. And, yeah, I guess I'll go with this. I don't know. I'll take Teardrop Charm. It'll be fine, probably. So the empirical rule is the 68, 95, 99.7 rule of thumb for evaluating a normal distribution at 1, 2, and 3 standard deviations away from the mean. That's what it refers to. Key formulas. Ow. The standard normal z-score is z equals x minus mu over sigma. Very basic. Oh, wish I had a use for that money. Then, the use of z-tables or technology for area or probability under curves, which is just an integration if you want to be gross and actually do integrals. Or you could just plug it into a calculator like all the lazy adults do. Section number 7, we have the central limit theorem. Conceptually, this is basically just the central limit theorem. Nothing too special beyond that. Well, okay, it is also about sampling distributions, I suppose, and sample means. But the central limit theorem states that as sample size increases, the sampling distribution of the mean becomes itself normal, and it's a forget-me-now. Wow, okay. I should have checked that earlier. The key formula is the standard error of the mean, which is SE equals sigma over radical n. I'll just use that. I may as well. Does this teleport me to the entrance? I don't actually know. It sure does! Neat! Gross! That's a shame. Get out here, ghost. I'm gonna get your ghost. If it's the last thing I do. That man was just hiding in the corner lurking, wasn't he? Whoa. Such a long trek. Section 8, we have estimation. Conceptually, this involves point estimates versus interval estimates, confidence intervals, that is CI. This guy is concerning me. There. Only mildly, though. Yeah, now that I think about it, I should have waited until I at least got this item before teleporting. Before checking whether teleporting works. Ooh. Scary. Very scary. Yeah, I guess freezer, baby. I'm not leaving anything behind, am I? I don't think I am. Cool. Let's see. Confidence intervals and margin of error. Key formulas. The confidence interval for mean, when the standard deviation is known, is x bar, that is the mean, plus or minus z star times sigma over radical n. The confidence interval for the mean when sigma is unknown is x bar plus or minus t star times s over square root n. No! Ripperoni. And then the confidence interval for population proportions is p hat plus or minus z star times radical p hat times 1 minus p hat over n. Hope that makes sense. And the t distribution, I don't think it's actually formally mentioned here, surprisingly enough, is basically a wider family of normal distributions. I mean, it isn't the normal distribution, but it approaches the normal distribution in the limit as the sample size increases. Basically. Next, we have hypothesis testing. Conceptually, this involves null versus alternative hypotheses, type 1 and type 2 errors, p-values, and one-tailed versus two-tailed tests, and I need to take it. I need to. And my range is enough that it's justified, as long as I don't face a wall. Ever. The steps in hypothesis testing are to state a hypothesis, choose a significance level called alpha, compute the test statistic, find a p-value or critical value, and make a decision. Key test statistics include a z-test for proportions, or known sigma, which is z equals x bar minus mu naught over sigma over radical n. That was a mouthful. Very nice. And then the t-test per unknown sigma is t equals x bar minus mu naught over s over radical n. Hope all of that makes sense. Yay! Then, oh, I can just break these, right. Section 10, we have inference for two populations. Concepts include a two-sample t-test, proportion comparisons, and paired versus independent samples. Formulas, we have the difference in means. Also, independent means. The test for independence, I guess, more specifically. We have t equals x bar 1 minus x bar 2 over the, oh wow, square root of s1 squared over n1 plus s2 squared over n2. Oh. I mean, I don't know. None of this really matters. So I'll skip it. Then we have the difference in proportions formula. That is z equals p hat 1 minus p hat 2 over the square root of p hat times 1 minus p hat times 1 over n1 plus 1 over n2. And since we're at the first floor, you know, I may as well. Where p hat is the pooled proportion. Section 11, we have chi-squared tests. Concepts include, not involve, although kind of involve, goodness of fit tests, and tests for independence. They use contingency tables. Yay. That was fast because I was holding down the button. Range? Yay. Perfect. Key formula, we have chi-squared equals the sum of O minus E, that difference squared over E, where O is observed and E is expected. Section 12, we're almost done. We have linear regression and correlation. Oh, I stood too close. That was close too. That didn't do as much damage as I was hoping. Anyway, linear regression and correlation. Concepts include, scatter plots and linear trends, correlation coefficients, known as R, or often referred to as R, least squared regression, and coefficient of determination, which is R squared. I'm gonna get hurt so many more times if I keep doing this. Despite the best that Botfly can do. Not again! You really need to stop spamming this ability, but I will pay attention to this, which means no talking. Botfly is doing a phenomenal job for me, though, I've gotta say. Ooh. Come on! There we are. Key formulas, we have the regression line, y hat equals a plus bx, where b is r times sy over sx, and a equals y bar minus b times x bar. I don't like the fact that I got hurt there. And then we have the correlation coefficient. R equals 1 over n minus 1 times the sum of... Botfly, can you handle this? Thank you. The sum of xi minus x bar over sx times yi minus y bar over sy. Go get him. Woo! I got hurt from the smell. I got hurt from the thing directly. Oh. Careful. Ow. Yeah, this is a problem, isn't it? I'm running out of health. Section 13, ANOVA, which is analysis of variance. Get back here. There we are. I should be able to win still. Ow. Emphasis on should. Big emphasis on should. Ipecac is doing a number on me. So analysis of variance. We have comparing 3+ group means at once. And between group versus within group variance. This is gonna get real disgusting in just a second here, if I'm not careful. Oh, okay. Oh. And the F distribution as the last concept in that section. Okay, good. It did go back to normal. I was worried. What? Oh, no. Oh, no. My first words of that run really jinxed it, huh? My beam feels so tiny and thin right now. But also, I don't... like... I know how this seems to have just lost a run like that with Azazel, of all characters, but I don't think that was really my fault. I mean, I don't think I've ever been in that position before where I've been Azazel with a wide beam and Ipecac. But that was so disgusting that it feels like it had to have been a bug. I do not think that is intended gameplay right there, because that was absolutely treacherous. Like, I moved as far away as I felt was perfectly reasonable for that final shot once I realized I was down to 1 health. And I still got hit by an Ipecac explosion? That was some real BS. I'm gonna be honest with you. I know how that sounds again, you know, call me a sore loser if you want, but it's not like I'm going to Nicalis and be, oh, nice, nice. It's not like I'm going to Nicalis and being like, excuse me, please hack into my game and give me the completion mark because I deserve it. I'm doing this like an adult, the adult man that I am, and we're doing a second attempt no matter how long it takes. Yeah, I'm an adult. Yeah. I'm an adult who spends real time on this series, even if it isn't that much time, because I've offloaded all of my, most of my effort to AI these days. Don't forget. There. Nice. Anyway, where was I? ANOVA, analysis of variance. Judas's tongue, wow. I'll just rehash the concepts anyway, because, you know, I kind of need more to talk about suddenly. So, concepts include comparing 3 or more group means at once. And then between group versus within group variance. And the F distribution. So the F, statistic, press to pay respects. Okay, good. That was where the secret room is. is given as F equals ms between divided by ms within. And ms, I believe, is mean squared. I have Judas's tongue. Why is this so expensive? Does it really not work? Well, I'll come back to you in a minute here. You know? If you really think about it. I hope you give me a health up. I don't usually say that. I would like a health up from the boss. I guess we're going devil deals this run. That was scary. That was risky and scary. Ah, hello. How? What? What? Okay, I'm a little confused by that, but also I'm just kind of salty in general at the moment. If you couldn't tell, if you had no idea what was going on. And there goes my opportunity to get anything from this. But I got a health up. Weird. Why? Why? That shouldn't be. Judas's tongue should make everything one. It should make everything cost one. I am upset. But I'm willing. I'm at the point where I'll just, whatever. It's fine. It's not fine, but it's fine, you know? Ugh. Stressing me out. I need more fire rate because I am not doing great. It only hit one. Stop! No! Okay. Okay, game. We're gonna play this the hard way. Whoa. We're gonna play this the very hard way. I don't know what I mean by that. I'm salty and moody and edgy. All at once. I hope I taste good. Let's finish up the final section here. Section 14. Non-parametric tests. Ow. Yay, range. Okay, this is trivial, but non-parametric tests simply include the sign test, the Wilcoxon rank sum, and the Kruskal-Wallis test. I just had to make sure I was reading that correctly. Judas's tongue did not seem to be doing very much for me. So I'd rather have a bagged lunch, actually. How I have fallen. Anyway, that does it for the formal topics, the topics that I had prepared, the topic that I had prepared today. Now, I'll go off the cuff and I guess talk about statistics. Statistics is an intimidating subject to a lot of people. And yet, I think it's a very cool subject. Nice. Could it be? Oh. Well, this is gonna be a little awkward. This is gonna be very awkward. If only my fire rate didn't go down. That's okay, I have decent damage for how early this is in the run. I have taken quite a few statistics courses over the years, including as early as high school, and also I don't have a minor in statistics, but I almost do, based on coursework alone. Let's take you, even though it's useless. Actually, before that, let's grab you and drop you off, because I care not for you. Goodbye. Now I have a second cracked key. Actually, I already unlocked Azazel, which means, I'll get the inner child. That's the name of it. I do like that item, even though I've already gotten it once before. In an unusual context, too. So I like statistics a lot. I think it is very cool to be able to understand the world around us through statistical means and medians and variations. Ha ha ha. Funny joke. But legitimately, there are some very cool things in statistics, such as the central limit theorem, which was already mentioned, and a lot of probability rules as well are pretty neat, I think. I will hold off on you, in case I can re-roll it, because I don't want to put up with that. So the central limit theorem basically says that any sum of random variables, once you have enough terms in the summation, the distribution turns into a normal distribution if it wasn't already. That is basically what it says, and that is a very cool result, and I will not verbally prove the result to you because that would be difficult to do, especially for me to do off the top of my head. But the really cool thing about it is, you know what a common form of summation is? The mean. You calculate the mean using a sum. And if it's a sum of random variables, that means, effectively, if you have a random variable, the variable itself, I'm gonna take the knife pieces because I don't care. The variable itself could belong to, just about any distribution, right? You could have a random variable that follows a Poisson distribution, a gamma distribution, an exponential distribution, binomial distribution, whatever, really. Is there anything interesting in the shop? No. You. But even if the random variable itself can come from whatever distribution, its mean, and therefore also its higher modes, such as, standard deviation, and kurtosis are themselves normally distributed. Which means there are some very, very nice and practical properties that those numbers have, that those distributions have, that we can take advantage of. So even if it may even if a distribution may be unusual in nature initially, its mean will always be normal. Always. Always. Which is very cool. Very cool. And I'll just go. Hey, bud. Don't do that. There. Can you stop avoiding me now? Sort of. And then slam. Welcome to the jam. Oh, that was the front one, okay. Well, I can't actually tell the difference. Nice. Nice. Okay. I guess so. I guess. Anything to increase that DPS, am I right? But now, let's enter the cursed room because I can, and it was well worthwhile. There's nothing else for me on this floor, just depression, but that's okay. Not true depression, mind you. Fake depression. Oh, and lust. That's pretty good, though. That is very good, because that's one step closer to Spun. You know it. You love it. Also, I nearly forgot that everything is half off, so, you know, I should really take advantage of that. Yeah, I don't know what much else to say about statistics other than it's very fundamental. Because it is. You know? Shocker, that. Very fundamental to all sorts of algorithms and machine learning and any sort of data at all. Not just because means are important, but because understanding bias is also very important. Now, that's not exactly a first-year topic, bias in statistics, but it is a very, very necessary topic whenever you talk about data, or samples, or surveys, or anything else related. Ah, so close. Nice. Understanding what bias is, where it comes from, how it may manifest, how to measure it, how to expect it, how to remove it, how to plan for it, how to plan around it. All sorts of considerations. But it is very important to understand. If you're going to be someone who makes decisions based on statistical observation, then it's a good idea. In fact, I would argue it's necessary to have a very solid understanding of bias before you ever present anything. But that's more of a luxury than a hard requirement, because who cares that much? It's so sad, but it's true. Whoa. I don't want him. I'll keep him in mind, though. I wonder where the secret room is. Oh, of course. This is my first time finding a rules card. Wow. Yes, a loud sound. Yeah. Yeah, definitely not a bomb in their ear. Definitely not. What am I looking for? Nothing, really. Let's just go. Oh. Well, this is neat. Oh, and okay. Well, I'm glad I went looking for something, because I found it. I forgot about it. I really did. Uranus. Ooh. And I may as well get the knife because I can fly, you know? Anyway, I wanted to make it explicitly obvious from this point on, I will probably not mention statistics again for the rest of this episode. Instead, I will just wallow in self-pity and make idle commentary. I hope you enjoy. Will she even chase after me once? So much poop. I don't think she will. Nope. Bye-bye. I'm still so big and ugly. Oh. Cool. Wish I could enter the boss room, but I'm not that crazy yet. One day I will be. Hello. Wish I could freeze you. Hello. Get frozen, sort of. Well, not really. Maybe a little bit. Get frozen! Ah. You thought you could get me, but I got you! And very nice. Very nice. If only it were longer. That's what she said. I'm gonna be punished for saying that now. Again. Ooh, wait, I fly. That's it's a non-issue for me. Oh well. I'm still happy. Whoop. Come on. Ah. I want things to be cooler. That's all. Is that so much to ask? But also, I want things to be cooler because I'm like Mr. Freeze or Frozone or something. I'm really just like Frozone if you think about it. We're basically the same person, really. If you really think about it. I will not continue that train of dumb thought. Not today. Oh, that's beautiful. The Empress? Okay, where is the skull? Where is it? No? Oh. Huh. Yeah, I figured it'd be there. It finally paid off! Nice. Oh, that was so close. we got it. Nice. Uh-huh. Okay, where is the skull? I need the skull. There you are. Good. Thank you. And yeah, the shop. Relax. Oops. I relaxed all the way out of the room. A little too hard, if you ask me. Of course it's greed. Yes, of course, of course. It's only natural. Also, I could take the Empress with me into the boss. I no longer... Well, not this boss, but the beast. Because I no longer need to unlock Tainted Azazel. Do I? Not this run. Ow. Yep. Yep. Well, hold on. Where is the actual secret room? It's probably next to the shop. It's probably right here. Obviously. Oh. Man. Okay. Also, I have no reason not to enter. Except maybe to re-roll it or something, but I don't feel like it. And away we go. I hope I have enough health. Why would health ever be a concern for me? That's crazy. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Are you enjoying the commentary yet? I hope you are. I hope you are. Nice. And that's the cool factor that I was thinking of. Oh, so cool. They shut down a little late, didn't they? Curious. Oh, that was so nice. Well, thought I'd be thorough, and I'm glad I was, because it's not what I expected. Not the layout I expected. I didn't expect everything to be funneled through here. Hey, stop that. Nice. Okay, there was nothing as a reward. That's what I thought. Please? No. No.
Range down.
Well, I'm not sure that I'm gonna be able to win today. But on the bright side, today isn't exactly a failure either, considering that I did unlock something. And that is Tainted Azazel. You know? So at least that can be said. Not a failure episode. Not yet. Give it to me. No. Okay, don't give it to me. I take it back. please. Please give me health. Well, that technically works. That also technically works. And, of course, it's not health. Wonderful. Amazing. Incredible. That's health, though. That's nice. Thank you. Just a few more. Yeah, that's enough. Honestly, I don't have anything better to take with me into the final fight, so instead I'll just stock up on cracked keys, hope that I can get a ultra secret room or two, and get, whatchamacallit. Wow. This seems like a terrible idea. But also, there's no bean transformation, but there should be. There really should be. Haha, I said bean. This is gonna mess up so many things. So, I'll take the black bean. Well, I didn't expect any, statistically. Get it? Statistics? Expect? Mean? But I figured I should give it a shot. I should also probably give this room a shot, as depressing as it is, to be on my hands and knees scrounging like this. Oh well. There was a bomb in that room that I missed. Huh. I thought I opened that door already. I was just a little confused why it showed a lock on the door. But then it was just because it was still closed, that's all. No fire rate this entire run, huh? In fact, I have negative fire rate in comparison to my base stats still. Which is kind of funny. Kinda funny, if you think about it. And isn't that what matters most at the end of the day? Oh, I missed. If I had more energy, I'd do like a Wario or Waluigi, oh, I missed sound effect. But I'm at the end of my energy rope. Well. I don't think Epiphora helps at all, so... as much as I really do want... whoa, that fire rate increase, I don't think I can actually benefit from it. Maybe I can. I feel like I've gotten that before, in, like, greed mode or something. Does it just make it an automatic charge? Something like that? Oh well, it's too late now. No one will ever know the answer. I'll make sure of it. Almost at 99 coins, though. So there's the... oh, you're not dead. So damage is almost maxed, which is cool. You know? Very cool. I think it's a neat fact. No. Oh, that was so close. And he's still... oh, thankfully I can freeze him. Well, there's that fire rate increase I wanted. I was just about to say that, you know, I could still win. I suppose it is still true, you know? All things considered. No, that's not the type of help I want. This is. Comeback time? I mean, I'll lose a bunch of damage, but that's okay. I don't care so much. Meconium, ew. Yes. Yeah, okay. Just had to try. Sure, okay. I should have waited to use that, because my brain is running on fumes. You have no idea how late it is for me right now. You have no idea. But I do my best. Give up? No, I don't want to go to the next room. I want more health. See? It paid off. Also, I know I have 2 more red keys. Cracked keys, that's the term. And I'm done. Cool. I think I see... Oh, no, I don't. Never mind. I was gonna say, if I can very clearly see where the... whatchamacallit, red room is gonna be, then I may as well take it, you know? Since I know that I have 2 more waiting for me. And yet I don't, because I can't go down from there, which means it can't be over here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3... Wait, it could... No, it can't be here either? It sure can't. Okay. Well, never mind. Next floor. Alright, now I actually have 1 to spare definitively. And I say that because even though I know that I have 2 more cracked keys about somewhere, it is wise to not count my chickens before they hatch. Because it has happened in previous save files that I've thought I've had a certain number of cracked keys waiting for me, and then I miscounted somewhere along the line. Locust of War is a terrible idea. Any other Locust would have been great. That is so satisfying. Cool. Well, now I practically have to spend a cracked key on this floor, so... Where would it be? This is a tough question, actually. I don't see any good locations. Huh. Well, I'll... I guess I'll try over here. Yeah, that was the wrong answer. What a janky floor layout this is, but oh well. Just checking what else could be here. Alright, alright, alright. Stop that. Cool. No cracked key usage on either wall. Interesting. That could be extremely destructive for bombs, but I can't really use that against most bosses. Most, not all. It would only be useful against the beast proper. And that's it. What I really, really need to do is get rid of my last red heart, and I would ironically have more health. Although, actually, it sets my health to 6, doesn't it, once I enter the beast fight? So... oh. Well, I might be able to do without it just fine, I guess. Yeah, okay, I'm feeling more confident about this run. Cool. And this is floor 1, so let's see if we can't find the red room. And I have a lot of health now. Fantastic. Why aren't you dead yet? Thank you. That's entirely on me. I felt like being stupid. It happens. You know? My phone is upset at me for some reason. This and more news at 11. Yay, money! Ow. Well, get poisoned, I guess. Phone, stop it. Where could it be? Where, oh where? It's kind of funny watching the... oh. Watching the last two of those guys trying to navigate their way through everyone else. That's pretty funny, if I do say so myself. Nice. Keep it coming. So many troll bombs. Would it kill you to give me a guppy item? Well, I do appreciate all of the money. Getting my damage back up. Oh. Look at that new mechanic. Look at it. That's pretty nice. That's pretty cool. You can now give... nice. Bomb beggars and key beggars a single golden bomb or golden key and they will instantly deposit an item. Which means I honestly should have waited a little bit more, but whatever. Oh. Oh, is it? Could it be? No. Literally not. Okay. Well, mea culpa. Was there not a... Well, I can't... I have to get the cracked key first, and then I can check. There you are. Was there not a thing over here? No, there is. That seems like the ideal location. Huh. I don't know where it is. Who knows? Someone does. I'm sure. Yay, more money. Do I really care about, yay, keeping the fungus among us with me? Oh, wow, neat. I kinda don't like it, but I can always drop it. It's not like I'm gulping it. I can afford to get hit. Actually, I would rather not get hit at all, and then I'd have 9 health, but if I do get hit, I will be reset to 6. Because that is a mechanic I usually forget about. Can I even poison the TV? I'm not sure, but I'm curious. I know I can poison you, right? You're suffering from too many status effects. I can't actually tell. Oh, I see. No, that's Little Haunt's damage ticks. Never mind. Ow. Oh yeah, you're definitely poisoned. Ooh, scary. I'm not sure if the bean can poison you, though. Well, at least you behaved. Alright, the reprise. That was unfortunate. I fired too early. Shielded tears, the contact lens, is doing me quite the service here, isn't it? Whoa, that was very scary. Thank you, Little Haunt. The frozen flies, though. I just want to get rid of his shots midair. Well, I don't have to worry about that now, do I? Oh, I just wanted to see. Well, not see. I wanted to force as many flies into him as possible. That sounds really deranged out of context. Please understand, it's a video game. Ah, there we go. Yeah. I think this is a win. Much more of a win than last time, because that was disgusting. I should write a serious bug report about that or something. Whoa. Can I do it? Well, I got hit to do it, but it worked. Hello, Mr. Beast. I was gonna make a comment about the Mr. Beast, and I don't know, I feel like it's in poor taste now or something. I have no idea what's up with him these days, but it doesn't seem to be very much good. And that's all I'll say about that. And any second now. There we are. You know, in hindsight, it isn't that surprising that Ipecac is what ended the run. It's just surprising that it was a bug with Ipecac that ended the run. At least what I'm assuming is a bug. Did I even show off Azazel's door? Oh well. Samson's door is next on the chopping block. We're getting there. Getting there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more episodes left. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'm done. I'm burned out. I'm washed up. Hope you learned something, and bye. Take care.